I've concluded that it would have been impossible to steal anything when all the guests were together. I was just investigating when I found one of the items we are looking for. If you stop by the conservatory, I'll see if you are observant enough to take a look at it. Are there any players in the ballroom? Oh, that was a narrow escape. Why don't I take something back to the evidence room? But don't give up now. You've got this villain on the run. I've found another one of those items we are looking for. If you stop by the study, I'll see if you are observant enough to take a look at it. Could I have everyone in the hall right away, please? I've examined all of your alibis, and I'm afraid to say that I can't quite rule all of you out as a suspect. We must be on our toes. The thief is very likely one of you. Carry on. Coming. After breakfast, I heard the gentlemen in the conservatory talking about books they had read. Of course, the Colonel is a fan of Kipling. The ladies were in the study just chit-chatting away, the usual gossip about the monarchy. Rumour has it that the Duke and Duchess of York are expecting a child. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Hello. I was happy to see that all of the guests and staff arrived on time for our afternoon tea. Surprising, since they're not known for being the most punctual group. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Good day. I served dinner, and everyone was seated almost at the same time. Mr. Body asked that I put on the gramophone so they could listen to some Mozart while they dined. What a nice, relaxing dinner it was. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Coming. As I went to summon the gentlemen for lunch, I heard someone speaking very softly, almost whispering. Of course, this made me suspicious. I poked my head into the room, but it was only Mr. Body reading a passage from an old book to his guests. He's got quite a flair for drama, you know. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Hello. It was just before midnight when Mr. Body went up for the night. The guests followed his lead and retired to their quarters at the same time. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation.
Good day. After lunch, I was looking out of the window from the ballroom when I saw a shadow of someone or something move in a nearby room just out of the corner of my eye. I feel silly saying anything. It was probably just the cat. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Coming. I know you'll think this is terribly nosy, but as I was serving lunch, I overheard the Professor and Lady Lavender making plans to take a walk in the grounds during the afternoon. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Hello. During lunch, I also overheard Mr. Green and the Prince making plans to play billiards after lunch. I really don't make it my business to eavesdrop, you know. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation.